Get comfortable with English in comfort. This is your English listening practice podcast to help you learn and improve naturally.
Hello, English learners, and welcome back to English in Comfort, your cozy English podcast for learning English through easy conversation. I'm Tim.
And I'm Leah. We're so happy and excited for today's episode.
That's right. Today's episode is really exciting. Picture this. You walk into a room, right? And you see someone.
Someone you really want to talk to.
Exactly. Maybe you are at a party or, maybe you are at work.
Or just buying food at the shop.
Yeah, just doing normal things. You look at them and you want to say hello, but, suddenly your hands start to shake.
Oh yes, that is a very scary feeling.
It really is. Your heart beats so fast in your chest. You try to speak, but the words just run away from your mind.
Right? Your mouth is open, but no sound comes out at all.
Yeah, it is a feeling of wanting to run away and hide.
But we all know this feeling. Every single person knows this exact feeling.
And so, our mission for today is clear. We want to learn how to talk to anyone. We want to learn how to feel comfortable around people.
Right. How to talk to anyone with confidence.
That is exactly it. So I want to talk directly to you, the listener. We know that talking to new people is hard.
It is very hard.
Sometimes it can feel like climbing a very big mountain, right?
Right.
When your hands shake and your words disappear, you might think something is wrong with you, like you are broken.
But you are not broken.
No. I want to tell you right now, nothing is wrong with you. You are completely normal. You are not alone in this fear.
So many people feel this exact same way. But the really good news we have for you today is you can change how you feel. You can learn to be confident. You do not have to carry this fear with you forever.
Well, that is so good to hear. And we have a beautiful idea to start with. It gives us a picture for our minds.
A picture?
Yeah, confidence is like a small plant. Think of a small green plant sitting in the window.
Okay.
To make the plant grow, you must give it water. If you leave it alone, it just stays small.
But if you give it water, it grows tall and strong.
Yeah, and a plant does not grow in one single day.
No, of course not. You cannot give it 100 cups of water all at once. That will hurt the plant.
It needs time, it needs sunlight, and it needs just a little bit of water day after day.
Exactly, just a little water every day.
Okay, let's unpack this. If confidence is really a plant, what is the water? What is the water we use to make it grow?
Well, that is the perfect question to start with. The water for our confidence is just small, easy steps.
Just small steps?
Yeah, small things we can practice every day. You do not need to change your whole life today, right?
You do not need to become a different person.
No, you just need to give the plant a little drop of water. One small action at a time.
Well, that makes me feel relieved. It does not sound too hard.
It is not hard at all.
So where do we begin? When we walk up to that person in the room, what is our very first small action?
Well, before we even open our mouths to speak, our body is already talking.
Our body is talking?
Yes. The other person sees us before they hear us. So we start with the face. We like to keep things simple here. We say to start with a big, warm smile.
Just a big smile?
Yeah, it is free. It costs absolutely no money. You always carry it with you, right?
Right.
And it takes only 1 second to do.
It sounds almost too easy. I mean, does it really work?
It does. Let us think about why a smile works so well. When you smile at a stranger, you send a clear message to their brain. Their brain sees your face and it says, this is a safe person. It says, this person is kind. I do not need to worry.
It is like holding up a friendly sign, a sign that says, I am happy you are here.
Exactly, like a friendly sign. You make them feel comfortable before you even say the word hello.
That is amazing.
And a smile does something wonderful for you too.
For me?
Yeah, try it. right now. When you smile, your body relaxes a little bit. Your muscles get soft.
Oh, yeah, I think I can feel that.
Your body sends a message to your own mind. It says, "We are smiling. Things must be okay. We are safe."
So we smile and they smile back, and the air in the room feels warmer.
Yes, very warm and safe.
But next, we want to talk about where we should look. Let's talk about our eyes,
Looking at the person is very important.
right?
When you look at their face, it shows you are listening. It shows you care about them.
But, I need to push back on this idea
Okay, why?
because looking into someone's eyes can feel terrible.
It really can.
Sometimes when I look right into the dark part of someone's eyes, my fear comes back. It feels like they are looking inside my head.
Yes, that is a very common feeling.
I just freeze up. It's too much pressure for me.
Well, what's fascinating here is we completely understand that fear.
You do?
Yes, we know that looking in the eyes is hard. First, we agree we must absolutely not stare.
Right. Do not stare.
Staring means looking at someone without stopping. You never look away.
And that's weird.
Very weird. Staring makes people feel uncomfortable.
Nobody likes to be stared at. It feels strange. So we should look away sometimes.
That's right.
But what if looking at their eyes is still too scary for even for a little bit?
We have a very clever trick for this exact problem.
Oh, a trick?
Yes. If the eyes are too scary, do not look at their eyes.
Then where do I look?
Just look at the middle of their nose.
Wait, really?
Yes. Just the nose.
Will they not notice? Will they think I am looking at a spot on their face?
No, they will not know the difference. From where they are standing, it looks exactly like you are looking at their eyes,
That is so smart.
right? They feel heard. They feel respected. But for you, the pressure is completely gone.
From just looking at a nose.
Exactly. It is a really simple trick to trick your fear.
I am definitely going to use that trick. Looking at a nose feels very safe.
It is very safe.
Okay, so our face is smiling. We're looking at their nose. They feel comfortable. Now we finally have to use our words.
Yes, time for words.
But we want to share a wonderful secret. The truth is, we do not need to do all the work.
No, we absolutely do not need to do all the work. And this is a big relief for many people.
It's a relief for me. Sometimes I think I need to be the smartest person in the room.
A lot of people feel that way.
I feel pressure to tell a long, funny story. I worry that if I am not super interesting, they will just walk away.
But we say this is completely wrong. You do not need a funny story.
So what do?
We just ask simple questions. Like, how is your day going? Or what is your favorite kind of food? Or did you see the rain this morning?
These are very easy, basic questions.
Yes, they are the best tool you have.
But why do simple questions work better than telling a great story?
Well, think about human nature. People really, really love to talk about their own lives.
It is true.
It is their favorite subject in the whole world. So when you ask a simple question, you give them a gift. You give them the floor, they will start talking about their day or their food or their feelings.
And what do?
You just stand there and listen. You can just relax.
We want to point out an amazing fact here. While they are talking, my brain is usually working super hard.
Oh, yeah.
I am always thinking, what will I say when they stop? How can I sound smart?
We all do that. We want to be ready. But, when you plan your words, you actually stop listening.
That makes sense.
You stop hearing their voice. So let go of the plan. Just listen to them. Next, use your body to show you hear them. Move your head slowly up and down.
Move my head up and down. Like saying yes without speaking?
Exactly. Just nod your head. And then you use small, tiny words to help them along. You do not need full sentences. Just say, wow, or say, oh, nice.
or maybe, really?
Yes. Wow. Nice. Really? This makes the other person feel very important.
Those words are so short, but they feel very warm.
They hold so much power. They make the person feel like their story matters. They will really enjoy spending time with you.
So we are nodding our heads. We are saying, wow, we are listening. But conversations always go back and forth. Eventually, they will stop talking. They will throw the ball back to us, and it will be our turn to speak again.
Yes, you cannot only say, wow, forever. You have to share your own thoughts.
And this is the moment my body usually gets scared again.
The fear comes back.
Yeah, I have to admit something to you and to the listener. When I am nervous and it is my turn to talk, I want the moment to end quickly.
You want to escape.
Yes. So I speak very fast. I am like a fast train rushing down the track. The words fly out of my mouth in one big rush.
A fast train. That is a great picture.
Sometimes people cannot even understand what I am saying because I am so fast.
Well, this is a natural reaction to fear. We want to escape the uncomfortable moment. But we know that speaking fast causes a new problem.
What kind of problem?
When you speak fast, you show everyone how scared you are. Your fast voice sends a loud message. It tells the other person, I am really nervous right now. I do not feel safe.
Oh, I do not want them to know that. So how do we stop the fast train? How do we fix this?
We have a physical solution for this. Before you speak, take one slow, deep breath.
Just breathe?
Yes. Breathe in the air, breathe out the air, give yourself time. Then take your time and say each word clearly.
Just speak slowly. Do not rush.
Yes. When you slow down your voice, something magical happens. A slow voice sounds like a strong voice.
Even if I am scared inside,
Even if your stomach feels tight and scared inside. A slow voice makes you sound completely sure of yourself. The other person will hear you and think, wow, this person is very confident.
that is so cool. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. The truth is that our voice is only half the picture.
Right, there is more.
We also have a rule about the rest of our body. The rule is stand tall and open.
Our body language is always speaking, always.
We always say we should not cross our arms. You know when you fold your arms across your chest like you are hugging yourself?
Yes, many people do that.
But if you cross your arms, people think you are closed off. They might think you are angry or scared.
It looks like a wall between you and them. A physical wall built out of your own arms.
A wall. Exactly. So we advise breaking the wall down. Keep your hands open. Let your arms rest easily by your sides.
Right, keep them open.
Stand up straight. Lift your head up. Look straight ahead. Not down at your shoes.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, standing tall does much more than change how other people see you.
What do you mean?
The amazing thing is that your tall body actually tricks your own brain.
Wait, really? It tricks my brain? How does my body trick my brain?
Well, our brain and our body are always talking to each other. When you feel scared, your brain tells your body to hide. So you cross your arms and look down.
Right. That makes sense.
But the communication goes both ways. You can use your body to tell your brain how to feel.
So I'm like sending a new message up to my brain.
Exactly. When you stand tall with your shoulders back and your hands open, your brain notices. Your brain looks at your body and thinks, oh, look at how tall we are standing. We are completely open. There is no wall. We must be safe right now. We must be feeling brave. Your body teaches your brain to feel confident. And suddenly the fear just starts to fade away.
That is absolutely amazing. I do not need to wait until I feel brave. I can just stand tall and the bravery will follow. That is a wonderful drop of water for my confidence.
It is a very powerful tool. You can use it anywhere.
So let us look at what we have so far. We walk into the room. We offer a big, warm smile. We look at their nose to feel safe. We ask simple questions about their day.
You let them run with the ball.
Yes. We nod and say, wow. When we speak, we breathe deep and speak slowly. We stand tall and keep our arms open.
It sounds really easy.
We are doing everything right. But what happens when things still go wrong? Because things will absolutely go wrong. That will happen for sure.
Yeah, this brings us to a very important point. And honestly, it might be the most helpful advice we can give. The rule is do not worry about mistakes.
All right,
Making mistakes is normal. Every single person makes them.
let's paint a picture of these mistakes. Sometimes your brain will just stop working. You will want to say the word coffee, and instead you say car.
Yes. Or you just forget a word entirely.
And it sounds so silly. Or maybe you finish your sentence. They finish their sentence and then nobody speaks.
Oh, the quiet moment.
Yes, there's just a long, quiet moment of silence.
Those quiet moments can feel very heavy. The silence can feel like a big failure.
When that silence happens, I usually panic. I just want to run out the door. But we know we should not panic.
We should not feel sad. We should not feel ashamed.
So what should we do in those quiet moments? Or when we say a silly word?
We suggest we should just let out a small laugh.
Just laugh.
Yes. Laugh at the mistake a little bit. And then say the truth out loud. Use simple words for this. Just say, oops, I forgot my word. My mind just went blank.
I really appreciate how honest that is. You are not trying to hide the mistake. You're putting it right there on the table.
Yes. It takes real courage to admit a mistake. It shows the other person that you are comfortable with who you are.
So it's like saying it is actually better to make mistakes sometimes, and we should just laugh instead of feeling bad.
Exactly, and it is totally human and normal. When you make a mistake on a word and you laugh and say, oops, the other person relaxes. They look at you and might think, I did the same mistake too.
It's like your mistake makes them feel safe. And that makes us feel so much lighter, knowing that our mistakes actually help the other person feel comfortable.
People just want a friendly face.
We always remind people that no one is grading a test. They just want a connection.
Your humanity is your best feature. Never try to hide it.
I want to take a moment to remind you, the listener, of our core idea today. Building confidence takes practice.
It takes time.
Remember the small green plant in the window? You cannot force it to grow in one afternoon. It needs a little bit of water and it needs time. So we have a wonderful way to practice. We suggest trying just one new thing tomorrow.
Yes. Please do not try to remember all these rules at the same time.
Right? Do not try to smile and look at noses and stand tall and breathe slowly all in the same minute.
That is pouring too much water on the plant. It is too much.
So what is one good, easy thing the listener can try?
Well, when you go outside and you meet someone, just say hello to someone and ask them, how's it going?
Or when you buy your food, just give the person a real smile. That is all. Just one tiny drop of water for your plant.
Yes. Then next week, try another thing. Day by day, it becomes easy.
Your plant will grow strong roots. Soon you will be able to walk into any room and talk to anyone.
And with confidence.
That's right, with confidence. Thank you so much for joining us in this talk. We hope you feel a little lighter. We hope you feel a little more, ready to share your voice with the world.
Right. For more English listening practice and interesting topics, make sure to subscribe to English in Comfort. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. Keep practicing, keep improving, and take care, everyone.